Hi everybody, it's Dave6. I'm going to show you how to customize your Bootstrap theme like this, the right way and the easy way. Let's get started. So we're starting off with a blank Bootstrap Setup website here. All of the HTML has the Bootstrap classes in there, but Bootstrap has not been included yet. In your search to find a way to customize your Bootstrap theme, you've probably run across websites like this that allow you to create a theme, download it, and then put it into your project. Now, going to a website like this, downloading the custom Bootstrap and uploading it to your server can get kind of cumbersome. So why not have the server generate the custom Bootstrap from the get-go? To accomplish this, I'm going to assume that you have a basic website setup like this, maybe with Bootstrap already, and that you have a basic knowledge of JavaScript and Node.js. If you don't have a knowledge of Node.js, you can still do this, just make sure that you go and download Node on your production environment first. Once you have Node installed, you're going to need two more tools. First is SASS, and the second is AutoPrefixer. These tools will allow you to recompile Bootstrap every time you make a change to customize it. Considering you already have Node and NPM installed, the easiest way to get these onto your system is to use the npm install global command. In your terminal, you can type in npm install -g SASS. Then, similarly, you can type in npm install -g postcss-cli and AutoPrefixer. And that's all your dependencies installed. Now with our dependencies all set up, we can get on to making this website look a lot better. Firstly, we need to include the JavaScript for Bootstrap. You can do that by copying these two script tags and pasting them in the head section of your page. With our JavaScript included, it's time to get the CSS in there. Now normally, you would pull the CSS in from this CDN here, but we want to use a custom theme. So what we're going to do is instead go back to our project, make a new folder called CSS, and then open that folder up in our command prompt. In our new CSS folder, we're going to create a node project by typing NPM Init. You've got to give your project a name. I'm going to call mine Custom Bootstrap. Do note that you cannot call it Bootstrap, as we're going to install another module called Bootstrap. Now that you have your node project created, which we can see here, we're going to install the Bootstrap dependency. To do that, we type npm install --save bootstrap. If you'd like to learn more about how the Bootstrap dependency works, you can check out the link in the description to read through their GitHub. With the Bootstrap dependency created, we can go back to our editor, and in our CSS folder, we're going to create two new files. The first is going to be called bootstrap.scss, that's a SASS file, and the next is going to be called bootstrap.css. That's our CSS file. This CSS file is where all of our custom Bootstrap code is going to live in the end. So immediately, we're going to import this CSS file into the head of our project. You can do that just by regularly importing the CSS file just as you would any other CSS. We're going to run SASS on our .scss file and have it output the information in it into our .css file, which is then imported into our project. Currently, there's nothing in our SCSS file, so what we need to do is import Bootstrap from our Node Modules folder, and then add any customizations that we want to see in our new theme. We can import the core Bootstrap code by entering the line import Node Modules Bootstrap SCSS Bootstrap. That's going to pull in all of our key components. Now, any customizations that we would like to see in our theme, we're going to put those above the import tag. Myself, I'm going to customize a few colors: the primary, the secondary, and the danger color. With your customizations made, be sure to hit save. As you can see, there's currently still nothing in our .css file. So what we can do is go back to our command prompt, and we're going to use the SASS command. First, we're going to enter the SASS file that we're going to process. That's our bootstrap.scss. And then next, we're going to enter the target file, where it's going to output all of our new information. That will be bootstrap.css. Press enter. Now if we look in our project here, you can see we've got a new file, bootstrap.css.map. And then if we check out our bootstrap.css file, you can see it is now filled with tons of Bootstrap styling. This is all of the core Bootstrap CSS plus our custom styling. So now, if we head back to our site and click refresh, we have our custom styled Bootstrap ready to go. Now let's say that I've changed my mind on this yellow for the primary color. All I have to do is open my project, go to bootstrap.scss, change the primary color, save the file, go back to my terminal, and rerun our SASS command. You can see in the browser after a refresh that our primary color on all components has changed. Now if you want to take these customizations to the next level, what you can do is open up the Node Modules Bootstrap SCSS file. In here, you're going to find a file called _variables.scss. Now this file contains all of the variables for Bootstrap, which you can override in your bootstrap.scss file. Thanks for spending some time with me today, and good luck customizing your Bootstrap. We'll see you next video.